Hello everyone, and it's time for another product review, and just to kind of be open from the beginning, I'm going to say I was not so impressed. This one is called Beyond Moo. It's Oatgurt. It's with probiotics. It's a yogurt alternative. I got the plain because you can use plain for all kinds of stuff, including obviously sour cream, and it's versatile depending on what you want to use it for. I paid maybe $5.50 to $6 for this. It's probably Canadian, but I opened it a few days ago and I didn't love it. You know, I tasted it before I did the review. It kind of had a sweet taste, but also kind of like, gosh, you know when you make that, here's the analogy. You know when you make paper mache, that kind of gluey thing that has that little bit of smell? It reminded me of that to some degree. And now 3 days later, but I found I mixed it with some lemon and I was using it as a sour cream. 3 days later, I go to open it to use it as sour cream and I'm like, the color looks just a little off. Just a little bit like more pinkish tingy. And I smell it and it kind of has that paper mache smell, even a bit more intense. And then I tasted it and it was already bad. It's already spoiled. Now, in their defense, I did now look at this, and it says here it's good until January 20th, and literally January 20th is when I opened it, and it had gone bad. But typically, you know, I'm sure from your own experiences, things like yogurt that, you know, have like probiotics or a little bit fermented can last longer than the date, especially depending when you open them. I've had yogurts here before that have said like best before a certain date, and like maybe a few weeks pass, and it's still okay, and typically the yogurt will start to go bad when it starts to get mold on it. I've had it happen in that sometimes I have a tub that I forget in the back. So I was really disappointed that like within a few days of opening this has already turned. I wasn't impressed with the taste so much, and basically was going to tell you guys I would not buy this again, especially not as a plain vegan yogurt. It kind of just depends on what, you know, you might like that slightly sweet taste. I prefer the more kind of tart taste of like a Silk one, or even like the coconut-based one, Riviera or Liberté. But really not impressed that it went bad so quickly upon opening. So that's my review, guys. I don't know what you think. I mean, obviously there's no soy, there's no gluten. I was going to say obviously it's vegan, but no artificial ingredients. I mean, maybe, like I guess if I make my own yogurt at home, then I expect it to go bad quicker, but you know, this does have a fermented oat base, and typically I find fermented things last longer. Fermented oat base, potato starch, vegan flavor, and probiotic. So it doesn't have a lot of stuff in there. If you like the taste of it, you know, I guess eat it quickly. But that's my thoughts. I prefer the coconut-based ones to this. Alright guys, that's all for now. See you in the next video.